All right, welcome to this explainer. Today, we are literally unlocking a vault. We're talking about the Chase credit card ecosystem, which is hands down one of the absolute most powerful reward structures out there today. Whether you just want some simple cash back on your morning coffee or you're aiming to book first-class flights across the globe, there is a tool for you here. So let's break down the best cards they offer and figure out exactly how to maximize every single dollar.
But wait, before we even touch the actual cards, we've got to talk about the bouncer guarding this vault. It's a massive number, 524. If you don't know what this means, you might find the door slammed in your face before you even get started. Okay, let's dive into this. The 524 rule. It's unofficial, but trust me, it is strictly enforced. It basically means that if you've opened 5 or more personal credit cards from absolutely any issuer, not just Chase, in the past 24 months, your application for a new Chase card is highly likely to be denied. It is the ultimate gatekeeper. And that's exactly why it's so crucial to strategize your Chase applications first before you go filling up your wallet with other cards.
So, to help you beat that bouncer and get the absolute most out of this ecosystem, here's our roadmap. First, maximizing everyday cash back. Second, winning at travel rewards. Third, powering your small business. And finally, the ultimate reward strategy.
Starting off with Section 1, maximizing everyday cashback.
Now, what's really interesting about this is it forces you to figure out what kind of spender you actually are. If you want pure, simple rewards without the headache of tracking points, you've got 2 paths. The Chase Freedom Unlimited is your set-it-and-forget-it card, earning a flat 1.5% cash back on absolutely everything. But then, you have the Chase Freedom Flex. This one takes a little more organization because you have to activate rotating quarterly categories. But in exchange, you get a massive 5% cash back on up to $1,500 in combined purchases every single quarter. So, are you a simple spender or a category optimizer?
Honestly, regardless of which path you choose, both of these Freedom cards share some incredibly powerful baseline perks. I mean, look at these numbers. You're getting 5% cash back on travel bought through the Chase Travel Portal, and 3% back at drugstores and on dining, which includes eligible food delivery. You also get a complimentary 6-month Dash Pass subscription if you activate it by December 2027, plus a 15-month 0% introductory APR on purchases and balance transfers. And remember, all of this comes with absolutely zero annual fee, literally nothing.
But let's look at what happens when you really optimize that Freedom Flex. Normally, booking travel through the Chase portal gets you 5%. But let's say the rotating bonus categories for April through June 2026 happen to include Chase Travel. Because these offers stack, your standard 5% travel booking just doubled. Bam! 10% cash back just by timing your purchase right. For a no-fee card, that is huge value.
Let's move to Section 2, winning at travel rewards.
We're stepping up from simple cash back into the glamorous world of the Sapphire lineup. Let's compare the 2 heavyweights side by side. The Sapphire Preferred is basically the perfect beginner travel card, with a very accessible $95 annual fee. The Reserve, on the other hand, is premium luxury, built for the frequent flyer. Notice the big differences here. The Reserve has a $300 annual travel credit that just happens automatically, and its trip delay insurance triggers twice as fast as the Preferreds.
Okay, I know your eyes probably darted straight to this massive number, so let's just address the elephant in the room. $795. That is the annual fee for the Reserve. It is serious sticker shock. You're probably thinking, there is no way I'm paying nearly $800 just to carry a piece of metal in my wallet.
Well, let me relieve that tension for you. If you travel frequently, this fee practically wipes itself out. Right off the bat, you get that automatic $300 travel credit. Spend money on flights or hotels, and the first $300 is simply refunded to you. Then there's an annual credit of up to $300 at Chase Sapphire Reserve exclusive tables via OpenTable. Add in a Priority Pass airport lounge membership, getting you into over 1,300 lounges globally, $120 credit for global entry or TSA PreCheck every 4 years, and up to $500 in statement credits for luxury stays at the Edit properties. If you actually use these perks, the card is basically paying you to keep it.
So the crucial point here is really about the superior travel insurance. The Sapphire Reserve features what we'll call the 6-hour rule. If your flight is delayed for just 6 hours or requires an overnight stay, your coverage kicks in. Imagine you miss a connection because of a late flight, leaving you totally stranded. This exact benefit saved the author of our source material $400 in out-of-pocket expenses. It literally turns a travel nightmare into a minor inconvenience.
And holding a Sapphire card also unlocks something called a points boost. This is fantastic. If you have the Sapphire Preferred, the points you redeem in the Chase travel portal are suddenly worth 25% more. But with the Sapphire Reserve, it jumps even higher. Your points elevate to a value of 1.5 cents each, or up to 1.75 cents for certain airline tickets in premium cabins. You are getting more value for the exact same points, just by holding the right card.
All right, on to Section 3, powering your small business.
Let's pivot to our ambitious small business owners. For you guys, the Chase Inc. Business Preferred is an absolute dual threat tool. For a low $95 annual fee, you're earning 3 points for every dollar spent on your first $150,000 in combined purchases across incredibly practical categories. We're talking travel, shipping, internet services, and even social media ads. Plus, it acts as an insurance policy. Pay your company's cell phone bill with this card, and you get cell phone protection against damage or theft for up to $1,000 a claim. And yes, that covers employees and family members listed on the bill.
And if that wasn't enough, we need to talk about the welcome offer, 100,000 bonus points. Now to get this, you do need to spend $8,000 on purchases in the first 3 months. While that sounds steep for a regular person, for an active business with typical monthly operational expenses, hitting that threshold is highly achievable. And the reward is a massive injection of points right into your company's travel fund.
Which brings us to Section 4, the ultimate reward strategy.
All right, we've looked at cashback, premium travel, and business cards. Now it's time for the climax of this explainer. And this exact sequence brilliantly illustrates the hack that makes the Chase ecosystem so incredibly dominant. We call it the multiplier hack. Step 1, you use your no annual fee Freedom Unlimited or Freedom Flex card to earn a high baseline of points on all your everyday purchases. Step 2, you pool those points by transferring them over to your premium Sapphire Preferred or Reserve card. Step 3, because those points are now sitting on a premium card, you can redeem them via that points boost we talked about, or better yet, transfer them directly to 14 different airline and hotel partners, like Hyatt, Southwest, or United.
Transferring your points to these partners is where the true magic happens. According to our source material, the experts at frequent flyer website The Points Guy currently value Chase Ultimate Rewards points at a whopping 2.05 cents apiece. This is specifically because of this incredible flexibility to move points to where they are most valuable, like snagging award seats in premium cabins.
So let's do the math on what that actually means for your wallet. If you only use your no-fee Freedom Unlimited card, you earn 1.5% back on every purchase. Good, right? But if you use the multiplier hack, move those points to a Sapphire card and transfer them to a travel partner where they are valued at over 2 cents each, your baseline return effectively doubles. You are essentially getting a greater than 3% return on every single item you buy, from your morning bagel to your car repairs, just by pairing the right cards together.
Which leaves us with one really important question you need to ask yourself today as you look at your wallet. Are you leaving free money and potentially first-class flights on the table simply by swiping the wrong piece of plastic? By strategically unlocking the Chase Vault, bypassing the 524 bouncer, and pairing a daily earner with a premium travel card, you can transform your everyday expenses into your next big adventure. Thanks for learning with me today, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.